motherfuckers on the shots.
Alright, guys, if we can lift them up, if we got some drink, it's a little bit of a tradition.
There's still 3 shots on this fucking table.
We'll get to
them.
Oh,
come on.
Cheers. Clink, clink,
clink. Awesome. Well, I love you all.
That's great, man. Let's have a great
It was nice knowing you guys. I'll see you
next
time.
Nice knowing all of you. We'll see you on the other side.
This is going to be awesome. I'm so stoked.
Welcome, guys. This is Concerned Citizens Podcast, episode 3+1, 4. We made it to 4, Rob. Do you feel older, more mature?
I do
as well.
I can't believe it that we made it 4.
Dude, we've talked about this a bit, and I thought 3 was going to be it, especially after Caleb, and it was just like, what can we do after that, the top?
I thought we were going to get canceled after the last one, honestly, but,
Me too.
So the money keeps coming.
Dude, as long as we wake up and our bank account still
doesn't
slowing.
Seem like the ratings are too high right now.
And on to our guests.
Oh, yeah, no, let's talk about our guests now.
Apparently
I'm
asked
to do that later in the segment. That's cool, Andrew.
Wait for Andrew to go ahead and kick in right off the bat, yo.
I like to talk shit.
Nice. Okay, well, here to talk shit is Born Hollow.
I guess we should introduce you guys before I say a couple cute things about you. So please go around the room.
Yeah, let's go around the room, guys.
Yeah, my name is... What do I do again?
Oh my god.
God, it's so early for him to be messing up, man.
Wait.
We can start around the other side.
Oh my god.
My bad.
We
can start with the
Eric.
we can start on the other side. We can start on this side.
Record scratch.
Record scratch.
Anyways,
My sir who's laughing over by the North Carolina flag hanging up in our podcast studio. Sir, tell us about you and we'll go on from there.
I am Andre Murphy. I play bass for Born Hollow. My nickname is Dre Boogie.
Dre
Boogie. Damn. My name's Andrew. I schmang on them things, and that's what I do.
Drummer. Next.
I'm Luke. I do vocals.
So he pretends he's in the band.
Wow.
No, he didn't have anything else to say. He was right to the
point. I'm Jason, and I play that 6-string thing.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Now, you guys have another guitarist, I believe.
Yeah,
we are minus one.
Actually playing the show right now.
He is schmanging his thing.
He's schmanging
right
his
now.
thing.
Yeah. And he will be with us.
He's playing all of his
prime.
He's playing all of his Dave Matthew Band covers.
Dave Matthew Band covers.
For
an hour straight. Oh my god.
Old JR.
So it's safe to say that John will be joining us.
Yes.
We hope so.
Did you guys say his name, or am I now sounding fake?
His name is John.
Did you guys even announce his name yet?
His name's John. He plays in Someday Rumble.
And in Junior in His Prime, which is the actual band that's playing tonight.
If you actually go to my Facebook, he is my cover photo.
That's
if you want to see one of the most beautiful mustaches you've ever seen
in your life.
Well,
it's just such a good mustache. I can't.
It's my cover photo. It is there.
Nice.
Rob, we wanted to have Black Pussy on this episode, and a lot of people wrote to us and said if they did,
you know what?
No, hold on. We had death threats. We had death threats, guys. It got really serious.
It did.
Rob and I can handle some sarcasm and some fake bullshit, but we had some serious death threats come in.
What?
And Black Pussy was not able to be here tonight, and I am glad that you guys were around for the next best thing.
You guys are sloppy second to Black Pussy.
I feel honored.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
As a black person, I must say though, I still don't know what the hell happened with.
I was just.
That's another.
If I must be real,
man.
it really just.
No. Hey, it's not about, dude. It's about Born Hollow tonight. Black Pussy has nothing. The trending of Black Pussy, nothing.
I just say that was foolish, and we can all move on from this.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I haven't followed anything about it.
I haven't either.
I looked at a picture of them and was like, it's probably not something I'm into.
Yeah, that was my point.
I got better things to worry about.
Yeah. But this should not be an issue. Don't worry about it.
Moving on.
Past that.
But you guys just got back from the show, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys were just chilling, really, right? You didn't play tonight, or
we
what?
Didn't play, no.
We just played Where was it? Troutville?
Troutville, Virginia.
Yeah.
It was a church. The Inside Out venue.
What does that mean?
Interesting.
I have no idea, but it was like a.
Very interesting.
It wasn't in the
find
church.
the
It
Lord?
was in the.
Was the Lord there?
It was like a
Did you take
extra
pictures?
worship center.
like a
I tried to,
community
but he kept getting out of the
center
picture. Like right when I
Like a
would snap the picture, he would
almost.
just dart out of the picture real
That's
quick.
how
And
it
honestly,
It was
this church
terrible.
looked like it was a church you would see on TV. Like
It was a mega
like,
church.
Oh, really?
It was. It was.
So they had some money
Yeah.
from the Lord.
But it was the youth center.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So
like
there was a
the
lot of
church
money
part.
invested in that.
They
It was
had
like
Trying to get the teens to the
Yeah, so
Lord.
I saw Luke took his turn at that.
Luke Williams.
I showed how fucking old I am.
No, he took his turn at that whole Xbox Connect bullshit and tried to do some bowling.
Yeah, he did.
And,
It didn't work. Yeah.
Could not figure it out.
Made a pretty big fool of himself because he didn't know what the hell he was doing at all.
I didn't know that.
Like was jumping up in front, like up and down.
I think it was broke.
I was like sitting behind him, and I really just want to be Luke. You know, people are watching us right now. Like, you know that there's like other people here.
It probably made us look more professional.
That's one word for it.
I know.
So badass Born Hollow playing to these youth group kids.
But
Yeah.
overall, that show up there was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
was awesome. Like
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, for sure.
Unnerve is.
Yeah.
Guys, for the people listening right now, Born Hollow, they may not know what's going on
Oh,
with
yeah, we
that.
should
They don't know
probably
what's happening
backtrack.
with it. Let's rewind. Let's bring the tape back a little bit. I moved here in 2004, and I met the beautiful man staring at the. Yep, there it is now. There it is. He's looking at me now. I met Luke, and dude, we've been romping through Charlotte and Greensboro and Charlotte and Greensboro
Everywhere in
for,
between.
and all the other things, but then Charlotte and Greensboro. Dude, we've known each other a minute through a lot of band interactions. I've met a lot of people through you that I consider to this day still my friends in Charlotte. We're 2015. Born Hollow is a stronger force than ever, and we got amazing people here that respect and love what you guys are doing. How's everything on your part, like, for where you're at now from what it started at? How do you feel?
It's awesome. It's a
That's
lot
it, man.
more
Good
than
to see
I-
you guys. Those are Concerned Citizen Podcast. Be sure to check out Born Hollow on MySpace. Because they haven't figured out Facebook. It's awesome. You're connecting. You're connecting with all your fans right now.
Yeah, the only
Keep it going.
reason I'm doing this is because I need more friend requests.
We all need more friend requests.
I need to update my top 8. So
Baby, come on. You're the front man. You're the front man of this outfit.
Not for real.
Greensboro has been
Yeah.
a treat, and just like you know it, man. You know you come here, and people love and are ready for what you dish. So like, what's it feel like right now, man? How's it going?
It really is mind blowing. Like every show, just like lately, like in the last year and a half, 2 years, like people really started reacting. As of April, we've been a band for 5 years. Like a lot of different members, but we've been a band for 5 years. And when we
That's a
started the
feat in
band,
itself.
it was totally just to bring other bands to Greensboro and to basically have a band to play with them. And it's grown into something that I would have never expected.
You guys,
Personally.
yeah, dude,
I'm just
and-
one person.
No, of course. I mean, but I'm saying you guys all work fucking full-time jobs, and you do your shit, and you still come together to make some of the best new metal I've heard around Greensboro. So, like, so I just want to understand how you guys make the time to put together those beats. And, like, I mean, that's incredible, because some bands, you know, they get a lot of shit handed to them, and they can run off with it. You guys, literally, you come here to Greensboro to play a show. Some of you guys aren't from here and have to drive and do shit, and you still stick around. You watch the other bands, you support, you hang out. It's incredible to me. So I you know, how do you feel about everything?
I think that what I love about it is that, like, you know, over the year, almost a year that I've been in the band, everyone's moved around a little bit. We had some member changes and people in different cities and everything like that. And it's so great that everyone is still, like, so committed to the band and really just wants to do this, that, you like John and Andrew and Luke and everything will just drive down to Greensboro for just one evening to practice. 2-3 hours away. Just come down for a few hours, practice, hang out, have a couple of beers, and then go on their way and go back home. And it's so cool to see that like they're willing to make that effort and everything. It's like we do the same thing when the shows that we play out of town that may be in Roanoke, closer to where Luke lives. It's like we'll go up there for the night and then just drive back home afterwards. I mean, it just shows that everyone's like super committed to this band, and
for sure.
It's so cool to see that we're all exactly on the same page.
I also feel like it's more like the drive and the passion behind it too.
Exactly.
Like it's like whenever we do get together, it's like whenever we're just running through the set like a couple of times, like we still get that same feeling as if we're like on stage or like just playing for like a couple of friends.
And you guys, and I have some notes
wow.
here. People referred to you guys as party animals, and
How do you respond to
easy
that?
on the eyes. What do you guys respond to that? Easy on the eyes and party animals.
I don't know about the last comment.
I don't know about
Easy on the eyes, no?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No,
You're gonna go with it?
I'm
Luke's
very, very easy on the eyes.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It truly is.
I'm
though.
super easy
I
on
agree.
the eyes.
I agree.
I really agree. Out of all of them, he is the easiest.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's
Yeah.
why they put
Pretty
me as the
eyes.
vocalist.
Yeah, I can make direct eye contact with Luke. All you guys, I can't keep my eyes focused
I'm
at all.
bringing the female fan
I'm a little
base.
too obvious.
All
on
five of
nihilism,
them, and then
I'm just
everybody else is
depressing.
just there.
Unfortunately, I am fitting a
That's just
stereotype.
because-
It sucks, but that's what I'm talented in, so I gotta deal with it.
I mean, the only reason why Luke gets approached most of the time anyway is because he's the only married man in the band. So.
Oh man, this is
Bust on the
podcast. And he's approached. It doesn't say about anything
That's
else.
right.
He's approached, but he handles that
Yeah,
as a
very
married
well.
man would handle
Exactly.
And he
that.
handles it very well.
Clear the
might I
air.
say, so.
While it's there.
No,
Clearly
he
while
does.
it's there.
No, he does. But no. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't let him do any bullshit like that. But it's just still.
Not
I'm still a
that I
little bit
would.
jealous. I'm still a little bit jealous though, because I'm just like, even just the initial, just the gesture of the approach.
Yeah.
You're just like,
It's also not hard to write a whole song when Jason brings a whole song
Yeah,
to a practice.
Yeah.
that's been like one
Like
most
we'll
incredible things.
we'll
I
be
feel
at
like.
practice and we're like, you want to run through the set, and we'll
Yeah.
run through the set, and then Jason has an entire song.
Like
And-
cranks out like new things. Like
Well, there's
every
always
day,
that,
like,
yeah.
something
I'm like, he plays a riff. I'm like, so what did you hear behind
Yeah.
that? Because obviously you just straight played a song.
Yeah.
Like a 3-minute song. You just straight played for like 3 minutes
Yeah.
in front of me just now.
and
Like, what did you hear
know,
behind all of that?
Yeah.
At one, it was like at
You
one
wrote
point
it, like,
too,
you
like,
know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I want to
Jason,
feel all
like,
of that out.
we went through
And
a
it's
point
not.
where it was
It
like
makes it really
Jason had
easy
to,
for me. I
like,
feel like, which is comfortable.
Sorry, I didn't.
No.
I was trying to.
That was really hard for me, guys.
Go ahead.
First off, could you look out
We
for
went
me
through-
and before
I feel
anything?
like we did go through one point where, like, when Jason did come in, like, it was just Jason. Like, new, fresh up to the
He
plate.
got hung out to dry.
Yeah, basically.
Sort of.
I mean, it was.
And I felt like that was rough. I only been in the band for probably 7-8 months at that point. When
Half a year-ish.
like when Jason came in,
Yeah.
and he learned everything, like had every single thing down,
Jumped in.
and it was just the four of us.
Yeah.
He's a great guitarist.
Yeah, like
sure.
This is pre-John.
yeah,
Pretty John.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I mean, I guess it was kind of like the maybe second or third show that I'd ever played with the band.
And it was crazy
And-
to see how we were able to like carry ourselves from that point to now, where we have John and now are a full a 5-piece, like how
Yeah.
Intended.
Could have
How-
been.
yeah.
Well,
like,
I mean, I guess it kind of made me more comfortable playing with you guys. Like,
Yeah.
even though I was kind of being like thrown into the fire just with second or third
Well,
show,
trial
I'm
by
still
fire,
yeah. I'm still like pretty unfamiliar with these songs. It's like I know them, I can play them sitting in my room by myself, play them just fine. But
it's
you know, when
crazy.
there's people in front of you and like I've got these guys behind me playing with me, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, because I'm not that familiar with these songs, and to be the only guitarist playing, I was just like, I really don't want to mess up. Like I want to play these songs how they're always played. But then, you know, after I kind of realized, I was like, wait a second, this isn't that bad, because it really helped me connect with them as band members, because I was just like, that wasn't that bad at all. I was like, yes, I was nervous as shit going into it, because I've never played these songs by myself as the only guitarist.
Yeah.
I didn't really write any of these songs, but I mean, I'm trying to do my thing on them, and
Well, that's the test of a true professional for sure. A guy who can just come in and be a plug-in right away, and
Absolutely.
just like, and then not only that, but then take it if you've got your own style and take it to the next
And
level.
very quickly make it his own.
Yeah.
It's honestly
That's what I've felt.
It's
over how
it's-
quick it was for him to like learn the songs and then still make it his own thing.
Like his
And then-
own thing.
And then be able to bring a new riff to the table so quick that matches the kind of thing that we've been doing.
I mean,
It's crazy.
I mean, it's been a
It's
cool.
quickly adaptive.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know.
It's been a really cool thing for me, because entering into it, you know, with the expectations that I was just going to be a rhythm guitar player, it's really all I was intending to do when I joined the band. But this kind of music was almost like kind of foreign to me as far as play style wise, because hell, I like stoner metal, I like the slow stuff, the slow groovy stuff, and this is like everything opposite of that. But it was really cool to
Not necessarily,
and challenging.
You kind of brought that like in to
I feel that.
what we are playing now.
I feel that too.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
every
Like,
time we go out of town and I'm riding with you, you're playing.
and
some
like
shit
we
that I
are
don't
like
even know.
developing like some type of sound through what those riffs you have been writing. Like it's crazy, and it sounds. What you have been bringing, it sounds so hard, dude. Like you don't understand. Like it's
you're
ridiculous.
hard,
Oh man, so many boners right now.
So hard.
Your
so
band
many metal bands
recognizes
that
how hard you are,
Like
dude.
I feel like that should be brought to the table and recognized because like I have, especially with past bands and you know, I mean you you guys had talked about like you know like whole 2004 2005 like I was with you guys at that point too. Like from that point till now, like I have never played something so hard hitting and so like to the fact that it brings emotion to the table, like it brings feelings to the table, like it hits that hard, like it hits. I guess you would want to say the soul.
That's awesome.
Like it's awesome. Like it feels great. Like it feels good to be able to play that.
Performance.
And watch everybody feel that same emotion.
I
you know what I'm saying?
dude, of course.
It's awesome.
I totally agree. I
don't get that feeling where like people can feel how I feel. So to be able to play this and then be able to like, you know, do
somehow
what we do
connect,
and just be
and
like,
hits
it's
someone.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
performance wise,
yeah.
performance wise, it's a big thing, guys. You know, you have the studio and you have like playing live. Studio, you go in, you want to make sure everything's heard. You want to make sure everything sounds right in your own aspect of what right is. And you know, and some bands will make sure they take the time to refine their studio shit and make it perfect. And then they go live, and there's all these harmonies. And there's one vocalist. Like, how does that go down live? Like, do you have a pedal that cues it all up? Is that where does it end with that shit? So it's like, you guys, to me, like performance wise, like if I could say anything, like see you guys live. That's what I want to tell people. Like, is like see Born Hollow live, see the show, have some drinks, talk to these fuckers afterwards, and like enjoy it as a band. Do you guys feel that? Like, I mean, are you guys able to like take the recording studio stuff and what you do there and what you want to create there, and then when you're playing and the lights go down and you play live, do you want to deliver that? Do you like it being more raw and all that? Like, what do you go at?
I feel like y'all are a band that takes more pride in your live performance than your recordings necessarily. Like, you know, not like
totally
you
get
don't
that.
give a shit about your recordings.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Your
I
pride
definitely
lies
do.
in your live performance.
I think
We're gonna do it ourselves
DIY till
to
you
the
die.
point to where if we can't do it live, then there's no point in recording it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I agree.
And I'm pretty adamant about it. And I'm pretty vocal about it. I hate whenever
I feel like,
see a band and I hear a recording and their shit's like super awesome, and I see a band and it's just like,
I feel
you
like
don't really sound like that.
Sorry.
And it's kind of a boner.
Yeah.
But we're never perfect.
Did you say it was kind of a boner? Was it a boner? Yes.
It's a little
A boner.
You know what I mean?
little
No
bit.
one's
Like
perfect.
the-
So it's like,
A little chub.
If you don't like get us like from the recording,
some bands do a lot of tricks and
like
stuff
from
in the
recording,
studio.
you're not
and
gonna
they
get
can't do
us
that
live
shit
and
live.
vice versa. Like I feel like it's like a whole thing.
There's two different schools of thought totally about that, you know what I mean? Because some bands will say fuck it, you know what I mean? It's they'll take more pride in the recording and being like, this is our idea, we just want to make it the biggest thing we can, you know, production wise. But
Absolutely.
But there's a quote of a band that I really like, The Dangerous Summer. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of them, but their singer AJ, he said, we just kind of write like if we got all just like sent back like hot tub time machine, pretty much, like this is what it isn't verbatim, but he was like, and we were in the 1950s and all there was just outlets, you know, all there was just electricity, like we would still want to be able to play our entire album, you know, like even if we didn't have anything else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think that's a cool thing, you know what I mean, for sure. Like if you don't have shit else besides electricity, you can play your album start to finish, like exactly like it is on the album.
Yeah.
To me, like, the live show is super important. I think a live show is what separates you.
Yes.
Because anybody with any amount of money can go into a studio and they can sound like whatever band they want to sound like.
Yeah.
But you get live, that's the true essence of a band.
Yeah.
That's where you see their passion. That's where you see if they're an honest band that really is what their music portrays. And I think that's something that's lost nowadays.
Yeah.
Because of all the technology, and there's good parts of that too.
It's just too easy.
But it's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
easy now to sound like,
This is where
oh,
few
I've got
and far
X amount of
between
dollars,
people.
and I want to sound like this.
Yeah.
Listen,
And you can make it happen.
Nowadays, that's been the thing. That's been forever.
Yeah, it's not like a new 2015 thing. It's definitely been
like,
going on.
That's
Just
been going on for so long.
Yeah.
Like it's about time to like switch it back. You know. Like,
when I go to a live show, I could sacrifice a band's like perfection in the studio, and all that stuff. If the band is giving me a performance, if they're like really fucking connecting and they're like really showing that they want to be there, I don't care if they miss a part, if their guitarist like string break. I'm not gonna hold that against them if they're like screaming and looking at everybody like that paid to get in there and do their thing. So like for a live show, it's a different realm. Like I want to see a band deliver this like energy that the studio doesn't deliver. The studio will deliver your package in the best sounding way that you want it to sound, or you're going for it to sound. But when you see a band live and you pay that money and you walk in and you see the merch table and you see them outside having a cigarette or having a beer, it's an automatic connection, and you're automatically more connected than you are through a CD or through Bandcamp or something, and then you get to talk to them, and then it's your job as a band to fucking handle that in the best way manner and put on your band face and be responsive to these people that are there at your shows that maybe never heard of it or know what's going on. And I think it's so important to deliver as much as you can passionately and with conviction at all times when you're playing a live show. And I think you guys prove that beyond a doubt when you're playing, is that you all want to be right there, and no matter if it's at like 12:30 in the morning, 2 in the morning, you guys have to be at work at 6, and shit's just going long and you see people leaving, it doesn't matter, you get up there and you play. And I think that's in essence where some bands will get cocky and start being like, man, I was so packed earlier. I wish some of those bands took like a shorter time to break down. Anyway, we're from blah blah. Like, no, you guys, you don't spend your time doing that. And that's good.
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that like I think that's what we all really want to bring to the table, is that we're up there like doing this kind of thing, but we're honestly like more so doing it for us. Like we love doing it.
Absolutely.
We love doing it, and it's like we're not going to get up there, and it's like
you know, we're we're not out there to do it for us. Like, we want to play.
It was, for instance,
to be able to express whatever it is that's going on. Like, I feel like, to myself anyway, I don't know. Like, but whenever I'm playing, I'm just like, fuck what I'm feeling. I'm here to play for you guys.
Yeah.
Whatever it is for you guys, what we're doing, awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's those faces
let's
looking
go.
back at you like, just ready. Just like, just stoked. They're there. They're like, they put aside whatever relationship crap, school crap, work crap, and they're having a beer, and they're like, this band's going to take all that I have inside and deliver it to me through their music, and like, I could take it out through this, and like,
for sure,
and let it go through this. And I think it's, and you guys have some intense shows. People get fucking crazy.
True.
And everyone's growing. Like, you guys don't want to see anyone get hurt. Right. You guys don't want to see people like walk away fucking hurt. But it's like, you see how people really can react to music in so many different spectrums.
It is crazy to see. I will say.
And it's also, it's like, because one thing that I've, from kind of being...
Is it cool if I use this bathroom?
And since you asked, I mean, it's
like,
on air, live.
It's
live on air right now.
I will say
Dre's using the potty, everybody. Dre Boogie. Look him up on Facebook.
Don't edit that out.
Joke on me.
Alright, we're taking a small bathroom break now. Everyone go use the potty.
I was committed on podcast.
We're a little at fault. We did liquor these boys up.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't take a shot. I didn't take my shot.
Bornhall asked for just sandwiches
sorry.
and stickers that smell like certain fruits when you scratch them, like Grape Job. Luke wanted a bunch of those. And he asked for action figures that asshole already has. And I don't know why you did that, man. You have like 8 million Goodwills around you.
But as 2 leads...
Oh!
John's here.
The boys, gang's all here, boys.
So 2 lead and 1 comes in.
So someone's missing, and we got 2 in place. This is
Along
great.
with Jake from Junior in his prime.
John.
You gotta move out of my spot.
No.
Hey, buddy, you got your Skittles. Yes.
John, this is for you.
John's
Yes,
always
it
about his
is.
Skittles.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I'm gonna say something real quick
Oh, please.
because on top of what Bray said, and I've said it before at our shows. Our set is as much we're the everybody band. Like, you come to our show, you can do whatever you want.
I come at your shows every
He
time.
cummed all over.
Please.
Yeah.
I come to videos
But
of your
as
shows.
much as it's
I come
for the
to
people in the crowd,
performances.
Yeah.
to have a good time and to just let loose. For me personally, it's a positive outlet for every negative energy.
No one's
in
there
my
to
life.
hurt anyone.
Yeah.
Like, that 15, 20 minutes is I don't
It's
even
the purest
know.
time ever. for
Right.
you. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in the crowd the majority of the time. I don't see it. It's almost like an exorcism for me. That's where I get my negative energy out. So for me, yeah, it's for the crowd, but it's also just as much for me.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, you want to see the crowd enjoying it, obviously, but it's like when you're up there, essentially, those 30 minutes, those 20 minutes, it's a very big experience for you and a big outlet.
And I would do it whether it's 5 people or 500, which is never
Absolutely.
Other than that Misfit show.
Dre went to take a pee, and we automatically had someone really handsome show up to take place for a second.
Not only introduce yourself to our audience, but introduce yourself to me, man. We never.
Oh,
met before.
No, I'm John.
I'm Rob, dude. It's nice to meet you.
He also plays it. He is the guitarist and vocalist for Someday Rumble.
If you
No
have
shit.
not
The
listened to
best
Someday
band in
Rumble,
North Carolina.
yeah, easily.
Hands down.
Hands
A
down.
lot of hype.
Hands
around
down.
Someday
A
Road.
lot of hype.
He just showed in. We're already trying to give him a boner. Is that
I
what
know, man. You walk right in, you got this bone happening.
Yeah.
Junior's Prime's pretty good too, though.
Yeah, if you ever Junior's Prime.
Wow, you
And
guys
John
are just dropping
drops that.
shit.
Jail Junior.
You guys are coming in, dropping your shit, and you're gonna leave. So everyone's just like hashtag Junior's Prime. Peace.
And
Like,
John
thanks.
doesn't play in this band, but I like this band called Bear the Traveler pretty good too.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
you guys
are
so good.
You know, no, it's
Yeah.
cool. We'll talk about them on another podcast. But John,
Why
you
not?
just-
You're right here.
it's just weird, man. Not going to talk about that.
Let's talk about energy and bringing.
John, you just walked in, you just sat down.
Beautiful.
Baby, you're beautiful. God damn it. Come on, I'm trying to be professional, not just talk to my friends. Jeez.
Baby.
John, you just walked in. Everyone's beautiful. You're beautiful. There's a lot of things going around in this room. I'm going to say emotions, and we're going to leave it at that. There's other things as well, but emotions. You walked in, dude. Born Hollow's been around doing their shit for a bit. Dude, Someday Rumble is incredible and earth-shattering for what is around in this area that is delivering anything short of passion and just true fucking musicianship. You're with these fucks. I'm looking at them. Nobody can see that what they're doing right now. They're negating PBRs like
We're
it's
taking
fucking the
drink
apocalypse.
orders right now.
It's incredible, dude. You're doing your shit, and now you're with these guys. Tell us a little bit about what's going on, man. You're the newest member. You're the virgin. What's going on, dude? How's everything?
I just puked my brains out.
Man, don't
Who
take
needs
John's
one of these
show
motherfuckers?
That's actually how things are going.
Is that how things are?
I'm good.
Oh shit! Big John, boy! Oh man!
This is the best.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Podcast 3 I thought was gonna be it, but 4 is really the magic number. Andrew, as you can see, John's here.
Yeah, surprise.
John, talk to us a little bit about you joining this ensemble and how it's going for you.
Well, first of all, it's
I
going
missed that blunt.
it's going super. I missed that blunt. Seriously, all
We'll
right.
edit that out.
I'm just gonna lay this out there first. I've definitely smoked more weed in the last 2 months than maybe
Thank you for openly saying it on our podcast.
the entire.
Everyone's been so bitchy about
This
it.
ain't going on like NPR. Or nothing.
No.
There's not gonna be cops at the house later.
It might.
Who knows, man?
But no, I knew
that's
the first.
fun.
I knew the first time I saw them, which was with a different lineup than these 4 guys. But Andrew and Luke were still in it.
God.
We'll edit it out, man. It's all special effects, dude. We got this.
But I used to play in this band.
That's not though. Put a laser there. Okay, good.
So I used to play in this band called Pepfire, and we played at what was that coffee shop?
The Greenleaf.
The Greenleaf Coffee Shop. Yeah.
Greenleaf Coffee Co-op.
Co-op. Right.
Co-op.
And I knew it was Luke's new band. I've known Luke for a long time, like probably since I was 14. I
Yeah.
remember going to see like the Fire the Flood when I was 14
Stop.
in Charlotte.
Oh, me
and
too.
it was,
Stop.
and that's where Luke and I became friends, and we've been in and out of a lot of bands like over the years, and we always kind of played shows together. And we've been in some really bad ones along the way too. I'm not going to speak for you. For me,
I haven't.
that's why I'm saying it was.
I've been in good bands.
I speak positively about my career. All right, good.
Do we need to?
Most importantly, is the Fire the Flood MySpace page still up?
Probably.
All right, good. Back to
Oh
John.
God, dude! I think if you want to go there,
I'm just saying.
Not right now, dude. We got some time to go there.
all of our old bands' MySpace pages are up.
Yeah, but Justin
And I
Timberlake
will
owns
support
that shit now, and he could have done things to
In
it.
case anyone wants to find the Flood CD, just let me know. I have like a bunch of them at the house.
He really does. He brings them in his car to the house too. Like he brings
tries
them
to-
to my house.
He shoves
and,
them.
like,
He shoves
I
them
don't want to
into
buy
the
that shit.
into the folds of the little thrift shop thing he sets up at a lot of our shows. It's like I'll have a bunch of little like
Kiss
random
my
CDs,
ass.
and that'll randomly just be a Fire the Flood CD, just
Oh, randomly.
quote unquote placed in this stack of CDs.
But John, you like from the shows you're used to doing, and the shows you're about, like it's a whole other spectrum you're going into with these guys. How does it feel like playing with them live as opposed to your other projects? It's a whole
It's
other
like-
world, or what's up?
I get pretty nervous still every show because, like, I haven't played like this type of stuff in a really long time, and I was like, when we were talking about it at first, I was just like, I would love to try it, but I don't think I'm gonna keep up.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
like
similar to what Jason just said.
Yeah,
That's
literally,
exactly-
to a T, man. That's it.
Me and Luke, like,
Guys, I'll
this
try.
came up with this thought. Well, like,
That's awesome.
Like when we were like in the process of looking for another guitarist, and we were like,
Well, we still had the other guitar.
yeah,
Because we saw that one coming a mile away.
yeah. But like when it came to you, it was just like, you know what? Yeah. Like,
But we didn't think
anybody-
John would go for it.
Yeah.
To be on, or
Yeah,
me,
like, we
me
have-
personally,
How'd you
I
guys
think-
do it? How'd you seduce him? Or what was the first
Well,
line
like,
drop?
he would-
Like, tell me
we-
how
I
it
think
got
we-
brought to you,
it
like
was
John.
right after he
Well,
played
no,
that song
it
with us, wasn't it?
Well, Born Hollow
No,
plays
it
with
was-
Sunday
or was it
Rumble
before?
a lot, and just one night in passing, me and
Passing
Dre,
or passion?
Passing.
Sorry, the mic wasn't really
And
clear.
passion. And passion.
Sorry.
It was,
And no, passion was there.
Passing. All right, we're
was
good.
there.
One night in passing.
it was a passionate,
A passionate
conversation.
passion. Gotcha.
Yes.
A little bit
And,
Because
So-
I was going to be like,
'cause
yo, we should do
at
that.
the time, we were debating like this other guy. Like, I'm just gonna say, do we kick him out, or do we give him the benefit of the doubt for more times for him to bring his gear to shows and
We had many
leave?
beers and discussions about this.
Yeah. And so we're talking or whatever. And we're like, okay, do we go on as a 4-piece? Do we find someone else? We don't want to find someone else, just like someone random. Like, that's the thing with this band is like, we're friends first and foremost. Like, that's what I think. Like, if this was to ever quit being fun, like, that'd be the end of
That's
it.
the biggest thing, right? For all of you
Oh,
right
most
here,
definitely.
honestly, on our live
Yeah,
broadcast.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Good.
I mean,
Fun.
I'm probably newer to
Yes.
to playing live music than anyone in this band. Like, I kind of just got thrown into it and went with it when.
Whenever I asked you.
Well, no, I'm not saying as far as this band specifically. I'm saying that like just playing live music in general. Like when I
Keep talking. I
So-
got a point after this, but keep
so,
talking.
like when I started with Hot Basic, like I'm not as nearly integrated into like the live music scene as probably anyone in this room. I never really did that much when I was a kid. I was in the punk scene, yes, but like I never really played and took it seriously. And so I just I don't.
That's the way I was.
Yeah.
The point that I wanted to make was that just kind of is attests to what I said in I think like our first episode or whatever. Where I was like, I was talking about the level of musicianship in North Carolina and how I thought it was higher than a lot of other places I've lived, places
Yes.
that you might think it may be, like big cities and stuff where you're like, okay, there should be like amazing musicians here, and that's not true. But what you just said, I said that when it comes to North Carolina, there are dudes who are just in the woodwork, just grinding really hard to like work on their craft, you know what I mean? And then they get an opportunity to be in a band, like in Born Hollow, and then there's immediately like, they've been working so hard just in the shadows, you know what I mean? All they need is that light, and they're just ready to go.
I've been
Do
around.
you feel
I've
like
been around
it's-
North Carolina for 15 years.
Yeah.
I've been involved with this
do you
scene
feel
for
like,
15
I feel like
years.
it's because we all
And
come from different bands.
we are a
Like, for real.
blessed state when it
Like-
comes to musicianship. There's something for
I don't
everyone.
know.
Yeah.
Like, I can't really tell to say, like, besides myself, Jason, Luke, and John, like, I couldn't say, like, the names of other bands that we have been in. But, like, you know, we do come from, like, different genres of this. And it's just all become one thing.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's pretty crazy, like, how it all comes down to, like, we do come from, like, different backgrounds of some type of, like,
We all, yeah, it's like we all.
Some type of heavy.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like
that's the
perfect
best
way to
thing
say
right there.
that.
Born
Well, I
Hollow,
feel like
some
that-
type of heavy.
Yeah,
that's
that's
some
an
type of
album
heavy.
title.
that's an
right
that's
there,
an
for
or
sure.
yeah or a tagline.
It is.
But I feel like if
it
you were
is.
to go around this room right now of all of us, of all of the band members, and ask them like what our favorite band is right now, I will bet you that like we will all say something completely different in some completely different
Well,
genre.
let's
Oh
do
my
it.
God,
Can we do it? Do you
dude.
think we
I'll
can
go
do
1,
it?
2, 3, and we all say our favorite band.
Wait, is this like favorite band of
Like,
all
of all
time?
time.
Of all time, or right now?
Here's the
Yeah, where are we
question.
going?
Here's the
Here it
question.
is.
right now.
Your top like 2 or 3 influences for Born Hollow.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So
Okay,
you guys.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't have any of those.
I feel like
Then you lose.
That's a fair question.
Inspirational right there.
That's
Let's
a fair
go.
question. I feel like.
Hitting drums really hard.
Okay, I'll take that.
Hitting drums really hard.
Who's topping
Okay.
that one?
Okay, baby.
Deal with it.
I like this. I'm on
Okay.
this level right now.
But are we going on bands right now for the
Okay.
rest of us?
Mine is James Hart of 18 Visions,
Okay.
John Spencer of Scarlet Spitfire, and
We'll put claps in, dude. You're
Dave
good.
Varellin of
You can
Botch.
It's worth it. Okay, well, no, we respect that. Anyone else?
I got it. I got something. I would say, well, I don't have specific people, but as far as bands go, I would say Kylesa, Norma Jean, and Dillinger Escape Plan would probably be the top
Totally
three
makes sense, dude.
of what I would go for.
And
for
this is
band.
Jason, the guitarist, who like. Did we kind of say that you do a lot of the writing in this band now? At this point, this guy will be always humbled to answer this question.
Yeah,
The
somebody
rest
else
of the
answer for
band,
him right
yeah.
now. I see nodding of heads.
No,
I
but
see happiness.
really
What's
just-
happening?
I would say that,
specifically,
for sure.
like, I approach the band with songs because I write stuff in the form of songs as a way to remember them by.
Yeah, right.
Like, that's just the way that my brain's always worked, is like, I'll write a song and like I will propose this full song to the band, like to write a song or whatever.
But I think
like
we
I
all
have
come together.
I have
to-
no attachment.
Yeah, and everyone
I have
Exactly.
no
Yeah,
attachment
there you
to
go.
the way that the song is
Yeah.
composed
Which-
or anything. It is simply a way for me
A
to
blueprint.
remember it.
If
Yeah.
you're a musician out there listening, like that is such a healthy way to
Yeah,
approach
take
writing
everything
for
he
a
just
band.
said and store that in your fucking
Yeah,
mind,
it's-
because that's
I mean,
exactly how it needs to
we
be.
kinda-
Write your shit, but keep yourself a little in check when it comes to knowing that you're not a solo artist, and if you're taking it into the fact that you're bringing it to 4 other people that are that passionate about it, then you work around it, play around with it, have fun with it, and I think that's exactly the way you gotta think about it.
It's like I may come to him with a song and have like, you know, the song itself, the way that I came up with it may not have necessarily worked, but I could have like 4 different riffs in that song and use those 4 different riffs for 4 completely different songs.
A good songwriter never throws any riff out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You just save it. You know what I mean?
It's like there's been plenty of stuff that I played to them that you know, obviously they're not gonna like come out and say like, oh, we don't like that or that sucks, but everything. But
That's
like,
fucking shit,
I-
Jason.
I see that. I see them saying it real easily.
God,
but it's like
awful.
Get it all out.
You guys
If
call
someone
John on
tells-
Skype and
if
Boo,
I-
and he's like, that sucked, dude. And he's like making fun of you through a fucking tablet. Come on.
But like if I propose a riff or a song to, you know, not just Born Hollow, but any project, and like get the vibes that like they're not really that into it, it doesn't offend me at all, because I'm just like, I still like that riff. I still think that's cool as shit. It doesn't work for this, but I'm gonna keep that shit under my belt, and it, you know, maybe somewhere down the road I'll start something where I can break out all these riffs that I've got like stored up.
So you're intimidated by everybody in your band. That's what's going on. And this,
no, I just think they all have poor taste in music.
A little more offensive. That's good.
Well, to be on a real note, like what you're talking about, the dynamic. Well, what I'm kind of trying to push it towards is like the dynamic of there's always sort of a kind of sole songwriter, primary songwriter in the band who will bring the most ideas to the table, and like that works. Like that works for efficiency. That works for just like, you know, getting things going. You know?
Also understand, you know, that wasn't initially the title for him to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
But
it was what he had to bring to the table that he
It fell in his
soon
lap.
Exactly.
came
Yeah,
to
also
surface
decided
as
to do
the
it.
main songwriter.
it was an
who
organ.
is
like-
now writing our new stuff, which has been some of the heaviest
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
that
it's awesome.
we have written. Now,
but
like,
like,
it's crazy.
it's
It's like you
part
don't understand. Like, I played some
Dre's
heavy
got a
stuff.
Dre's having a seizure. Right?
No, like I will. I will.
If he-
I will
all right,
say that.
so
I played
John's
some
got a
heavy
boner,
stuff.
I've got
I
a boner,
haven't-
Dre's got a boner, so we just got to give Andrew and Luke boners. That's it.
I haven't.
It won't happen. I'm married.
I haven't. Okay, I will say it on the lines of this. I haven't played something
Sincere
that has
and-
been.
and a
Like, I
trooper.
felt
Good
that
for you.
was that I could say from the music that I'm playing feels heavy and has that much emotion behind it. Like, I don't pay attention to what any of us do, but you know we are all in some type of zone.
Right.
So you could say that Jason, you guys live together, but Jason could be killing people and doing crazy shit, but you don't give a fuck. Like when you guys are together writing music,
Yeah.
everything's fine.
Absolutely.
What he's doing when you guys are done doesn't bother Dre at all. I love it. That's what's up. That's how Born Hollow
That's
works.
crazy.
I mean,
I
I love
also living with him, man. I like.
Yeah.
He is steady putting out riffs. And I'm like,
You guys
that's
have bunk
still
beds?
rap.
You guys have bunk beds? Is
That's
it
true.
bunk beds
Every
for
day.
more
I'm like,
activities?
oh
it's a
my
small
God.
house.
Yeah.
That's
But I hear it,
small
I'm
house,
like, God damn,
yeah.
man, that's new. That is new.
Luke, I'd like to nerd out with you for a
It's hard to
second.
catch
You
up.
obviously know. Please do. We're in the karate dungeon right now. This has to hit a little bit to your beautiful heart and beautiful soul. You've not only booked shows but played shows here for a bit. You're in the karate den right now, hanging out. You've seen this place evolve from shit to cool. Stop that. I'm trying to do something here. From you know what? I lost it. From shit to whatever. Here's karate
We
dungeon.
did live here for a second.
I had
Carl.
something cool going. Rob's a dick.
Let's talk about where we are.
Hey,
I think that's
girl.
where. I think that's
We
where he
did
was
live here
going.
for a second.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'll get you. I had a whole thing going.
Yeah, let's talk. About,
Keep tapping my leg, dude. Nope, there it is. Everybody,
let's talk about.
that's him tapping it.
Let's.
Go ahead, man. Let's talk about whatever you want to do. I mean, I'm here for you.
Fuck you. What role did the KD play in? What role does the KD play in?
Oh man,
I would have
The
got to
major
that
part.
too, by the way, in my spiel. But
But I was tapping your leg.
yeah, man, that's cool.
could I?
We go
Well,
for
could
it.
I? Could I? Is it possible
Go
if I
ahead.
can
Go ahead.
say for me?
Luke's busy, dude.
Yeah, he's
I put
busy.
that fucking 500-piece puzzle in front of him. He's going nuts right now. So go ahead, Dre. You got like 5 more minutes till he's ready.
I think it was like right before I played my last dance, my first dance reunion show, and I joined you guys. Like,
Oh my god.
They're laughing too. They start laughing.
I'm stopping. I'm
And
done.
it's Luke's looking. The way he's looking. I'm sorry.
It's all
done.
Luke's fault.
You guys are all
Blame it on the
you're
old
so
guy.
worried about everybody else, man. Just keep talking. Just do it. What was the question that was going? What do we? Dre, what do you even respond
You asked
to?
Oh, we're talking about the
Karate
KD. The KD.
Yeah, the KD.
What role does the KD play? Present, past, future
Yeah.
in Born Hollow's existence?
Yes. And where you guys are at now, what have you guys done with the KD? Like how many shows have you played here? Like how much is that a factor to you guys doing your
I couldn't tell
like
you
thing?
how many shows we've played here. It's so many. I couldn't
I think I
tell you.
You
It
wanna
played an integral part in the beginning.
I remember when Dre
Um,
started practicing here, dude. I remember you with that bass queued up during that shit down there. Like that's like, yeah, man.
It's
Like
still our practice spot.
Yeah, dude, of course.
Yes, that's
hopefully we'll do some more shows here.
yes.
Maybe in the future.
I hope
Fingers
so, because
crossed.
you want to know a fun fact? I had never played a show here with Born Hollow.
Really?
Nope.
Oh,
Only
we
with
should
high
make
bases, right?
that.
I
a
played
thing.
with Hot Basin.
We could do
I was gonna
that.
say,
We
only
could-
with high bases.
Because honestly, I feel like you guys are the quintessential. However the fuck you say it.
No, you did it. It's fine.
No,
Like everyone's happy.
like
It's great.
like flagship band of what like a band at the who plays at the Katy should be, and should embody. You know what I mean?
Well, and it's not just it's larger than the KD. It's any local DIY spot. Like we played the Science House a lot, which was Sam Martin's old house before he moved to TYP and then moved on from that. We played New York Pizza a lot, like a little local spot. Like anywhere that will have us, that will, Anti-Sound House in Winston. There's any house that's willing to open their doors is a huge thing, but KD especially was an integral part of our starting as a band. It provided us a place to play. It provided us a place to bring touring bands to Greensboro before we had New York Pizza or before we had these other places.
Yep.
And we had bands. Code Orange Kids played here.
Yeah.
Cult Leader played here.
Terramelis.
This is great.
There's the
Ringworm.
Yeah, Ringworm was here.
Ringworm came here and played with us.
Thou played
Howl, Thou, Call the Void.
Ring.
You can just look at these posters around.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
rooms,
yeah,
honestly,
it's just
like-
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like,
amazing what this place has done, and I know some changes happened, But hopefully
Lineup
in the
changes.
future we'll get to do some more shows here. And if not, I mean, it still was an integral part of, I think, reinvigorating a part of the Greensboro scene that had died.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. And I think it's important too. You said verbally this house, and of course any other house venues or anything, like if you're a band on tour and you lost a show, and you just be going to Walmart and getting some food, cooking on your grill outside the van, and just calling it a night, and that's it. And you're sad and down. You could find out if there's a site, if there's a website that can show you like house venues or people you can hit up in the area you're at. And go, man, because you know what? Like, I'd go and set up my music in front of like 5 kids. They're like, yeah, come to our house. We'd love to have you, and go meet them. And even if there's just 10 or 20 kids watching, you're in a house and you're playing music with people that are like stoked to set that up and do that. And you could go to all the big professional venues, and yeah, you get your sound, you get your monitors, and you get the stage, and you get the room, and you get all that shit, and the bar. But like,
Beer's
no
cheaper at
matter
home.
what, to me, when I think of, and dude, for me it was like I've seen bands like Smashing Pumpkins live, and you're there with thousands of people, and there's no intimacy at all. And you go to the merch table, and there's no band at all. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's a tour bus outside, and you
There's
see
nothing.
the band on stage, and it's a show, and then it's like smoke bomb, and they're gone. And then I went and saw Converge, American Nightmare, Bear vs. Shark, and Blood Has Been Shed at Fat Cats in Massachusetts. It was
American
2002. 2003 almost. And I was
So it was
introduced.
right before Give Up the Ghost.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Oh my god, dude.
Right before
It's-
they had changed the
Yeah,
name.
yep. And I was in a conundrum. I was in a band that was like wanting to pursue these big venues and all this shit, and I had a guitarist that wanted to just stick to this blueprint, and I wanted to get him outside of that. And I went to this show, and I was like, wow, there's 400 kids here. And all the bands are at their merch tables, and they're hanging out, drinking, and chilling, and or talking to kids outside. This is what I want to do. I want that intimacy. I want that connection. And don't get me wrong, bands should be able to take advantage of that, even with the big places. Go above and beyond what you can do. There's security. There's fucking
That's up
insurance.
to the
Do
individuals
your
of the
thing.
bands.
Yeah.
If you do not go out, if you're in one of these bands that plays these big venues and you don't go out and meet your fans, that's on you as a band.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's not on you playing a big venue or you needing safety. And I understand after the, like the Dimebag Darrell incidents and things like that, the safety issues, or people want to say this and that and the other. But that's 1 in a million. And at the end of the day, you're as approachable as you make yourself.
Yes.
And going back to influences, like we had talked about earlier, I left out, for me personally, aside, not just musically, but personally, Josh Goggin from Ludacris, Norma Jean, The Chariot, 68. Huge influence on me. Knew that guy growing up, whatever, and he's always just been the most down-to-earth guy, always been approachable, always to his fans, and
You knew that guy growing up? What now?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be humble about it. I'm not gonna let the listeners know
Okay,
about that.
little fact, I booked Under Oath for $75, and 3 people showed up.
Little fact.
What?
Little fact.
That was just recently.
Little
Right?
fact here.
That was recently, right?
It was at the upper room. It was at the upper room in Statesville.
That's crazy.
With Scott Cowan, who went on to be in Stained Glass and Aria and Fire, and
Name drop.
Black Coat and Deception of a Ghost.
Oh my God.
Every other band he's
Stop.
ever been in. Jeez. Stronghold. He was in Stronghold.
Wow, that was like
He
7.
played bass in that band.
7 names.
You still haven't
I
stopped.
can't even fucking begin. Go
I
for
love
you.
Scott.
Dude, Scott.
I love Scott
Much
to death.
love. God damn it.
Shout outs to Scott.
That's
Party
hot.
foul. That's why we don't have
Can you
nice
tell
things.
everybody in there that we heard that? And that we're doing a podcast? Just let them know that. I'm sure they had a beer or 2. Things are getting rambunctious. But we're kind of talking to a big band. Anyway,
I'm gonna blame it on Spencer.
guys, how would you feel if you got asked to go play like a fucking Mastodon, or someone asks you and you guys got a chance to go play a fucking big show, big stage, all that stuff.
Well, see,
Yeah, I mean, you guys.
that, and that's exactly the.
All right, you want to know
I'm just saying, like, big stage element. Big stage element. How do you guys feel about it?
Is this one show? Is this a tour? What is this?
It all depends on.
What is
It
this?
all depends on that
What you
show.
mean?
What
What
you guys bring to the table
It has
on
to
that.
be.
Well, no,
There has
that's-
to be a scenario now.
that depends.
They're coming
I mean,
in. They're
is
coming
it
in to
one
see.
show
They're
or
coming
is
in.
it a
They
tour?
came to North Carolina. They had a fucking. They had a crazy year up their ass. They're like, yo, give me some local bands that fucking.
Well, I
rap.
have to know if I'm gonna ask my wife permission or not.
Oh,
You're gonna have to ask your wife.
First and foremost,
So I need to know
big
how
show.
long it's gonna
Guys, big show, big stage, room, thousands of
It's
people.
weird.
Like, is it
It's
weird.
weird.
Crazy to think about like that chance? You guys deserve it and need to have it happen.
I think-
but how
I
do you
think
feel
that-
about that idea? Like,
I think that if that
Now-
were to ever happen, like our show would, we would just go up there and do what we always do.
yeah,
Like, it's-
absolutely.
You know, it's like, you know, I think.
but there's more room to play.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you guys
for
have
sure.
more room to
Oh, no,
fucking
it's-
play.
I would
you know,
make
and
use of all
if you guys
of it.
play in a room that's like,
It's
you
hard
know what
to-
I mean, like
Right.
so small and you deliver. So
Yeah.
imagine that as your playground. It's
But
So it's like if I've got more room to move around, like I'm gonna move more around more. I'm gonna be like, I'm playing and like I
Yeah.
finally have some room to like run around over to this area and then I can go to this area and not have
Yeah.
to worry about getting kicked in the
so
face
many
all the time.
activities.
so many activities. So much room for activities.
I can remember
Jason's screaming victory right now. Like, I am winning hard.
like it would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be
That
Right.
would be
really
so
fun.
awesome.
I would much rather play to a small packed room because I think you lose something playing
No.
to a big area like that.
Is this
I would-
because you'd be using a big wireless microphone for your set? And I will never
A
do
wireless
that. A big
headset.
headset. Is that what would take away the passion and the
I'd
real?
rather
a
play.
big
I'm
headset
not
for
saying-
oh my god,
I'm not
like a
saying
blue
it takes
ball on
away
it.
the passion of the band so much as being able to feel that as a fan
Yeah,
on a large scale as opposed to being in a small scale.
Well, I would say that like in that sense, you know, if we were ever to have that kind of opportunity, I would say that I'm regardless. Like I go up there and I tune everything out. I'm just in my own world. I'm just like I'm doing my thing for 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what else is going on.
It can't be
But I'm
much
just like,
longer
I
than
would
20
much-
minutes or all the time.
Luke's always down for the count after our sets.
dude, there's an ambulance
But-
standing by just for Luke at every Born Hollow show.
I would
I
much rather.
turned 30 this year.
Yeah, you got. There's a lot of different contracts, flaws that you gotta like work out with his
Oxygen
age.
tanks.
Oxygen tank.
Mountain Dew Cobra.
And you have like 6 stunt doubles that are around now for all your big moves
Yeah.
on stage
Yeah,
now.
that's up to like 3
if you guys are NYP, you can see Luke walk off to the side and another dude walk up and get on the stage and scream. Get on the bar and scream and then hop down. Then Luke just pops back out. And
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
like,
Like,
dude,
Luke will go take a break.
Yeah.
Luke, he will go.
he's at 30, guys. You gotta. Yes, I'm at 32.
He'll be like,
I know how it feels, dude.
and then like gone.
But what
we
I
get
was-
segues
We're still
at
playing.
33, so we get our own segues for playing music
Okay.
around here. It's
But
it's a big thing.
But what
Yeah.
I was trying to say is that like
What
in-
were you trying to say?
well, in any band, like I would much rather play in front of like 5 people that are actually going to get something out of what the hell we're doing up there than get to open for some big ass band in front of 100, 500 people or whatever. And
Are you saying Mastodon's
They're
a
not-
big ass band?
I mean, I would
That's
say
it. That was a trick. You should have been. Yeah, of course they're a fucking biggie. Come on, what'd you think about
They
it?
do
I
have
mean,
big
okay, well,
asses in their
the
videos.
real
Big
question.
ass.
The real question should have been: Would we rather open for Mastodon now or Mastodon like 7 or 8 years ago? Because
You wouldn't go
Wow,
You
guys.
would know, right? No, the big I've been cracking up this whole time, right? I knew where that was going, dude.
Right? The
I was
question
laughing
is,
the whole entire time.
you know,
I'm so glad you said that, dude.
Jason,
You guys
It makes
done?
me feel
You guys
so
done with all
much
your
better.
laughter?
your true love for Mastodon
Yeah.
is finally shown.
so for instance, if we were to get an offer to play went open for Mastodon when they were going to go on a tour to play Remissions.
Leviathan.
Remissions, Leviathan, or Blood Mountain all the way through.
Only Leviathan.
And only those 3 albums, I would go on.
It's getting really personal. It's getting really personal, guys.
I really want to punch you. Right
I'm
now.
just kidding.
You guys would feel. You guys would. If you guys.
Wait, are we beefing right now with Mastodon?
You guys would feel really comfortable about doing a tour if it was like a house show tour, like just going out and doing something like other people that have exactly the same mindset on that. But I think it's the same time. I think you guys all still feel the same way. Like the more people, the better. The more people you can expose yourselves to. But it's those intimate settings. It's that right when you're on stage and there's a barricade and then there's like 5 bros with like yellow security shirts on standing there like this, and then there's the crowd. It's like I'm gonna get to you some fucking how.
Here's what I'm gonna say. If there's 300 people that want to come see us, I want it to be at a 200-person venue.
Yes.
And I want all 300 people in there.
Yeah.
And if there's 500 people, I want it at a 250 venue. And if there's 1,000, I want a 500 venue. Because I want it
these
ratios
are not consistent.
Dude, he's not reading this off paper. He's planned this. For
We only want like 20 people at our show, so we play at a 50-person venue.
Wow.
Excellent. Best thing said. Best thing said.
Awesome.
Well played.
We just cut that whole podcast down.
I know, right?
That took off a lot, dude. I don't even know what to say anymore. Recording. I brought up recording earlier comparing to live. Let's talk recording. You guys have done? See how I did that? Yeah, they're all like questionable.
Okay, well,
where are you guys
are in the process right now of recording. We are re-recording an older one and recording our newest song that we're doing. The old I don't know the name. Holy War. Yeah, Holy War.
And the new one, I don't know what the title is.
I don't know. Luke has yet to come up with a name for it.
It's a surprise.
It's new song 3 with bass.
Yes.
The name of the song.
Rump Shaker.
And you.
Someone dropped something.
I'm leaning toward Juggalo Family Anthem.
Juggalo Family Anthem.
I won't say who dropped something.
I dropped my phone.
When we got you guys rider for tonight, we were told that a song came with the package and that we would be able to play a track of your bidding. What track is about to be played? That's what's
this
going to be
song
played.
it's a cover of this band called Coldplay. It's called The Scientists.
That's you know how I know you're gay.
Trying to get
Movie references.
He said it's by this band.
So you're
You went with
Coldplay.
It was so easy.
You went straight there, dude. Straight road to Coldplay.
You guys are just not taking the seriously as I want you to.
I'm sorry.
But it's fine. Now your Coldplay cover that we're about to play. What?
No, like legitimately, back to the song. Like,
It was by
I don't know.
was it Neon Lust? Is that the
You guys are looking at me to talk.
Yeah, let's play Neon Lust.
All right,
Neon Lust? Neon Lust is it?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's get that cassette.
It's a.
We're gonna cue it up. It's cassette.
Pop.
Should we make that with the sound effect noises? That's what I was gonna say.
You guys ready for it? This is some Newborn Hollow. Hope you guys like it.
That's what
All right,
starts here.
that was pretty sick, man.
That was pretty fucking awesome, guys.
That was fucking awesome, guys. Hell yeah, dude. Andrew's on the floor because he's
No,
stoked.
man.
My drum sounds sick.
Fuck all y'all.
My drums are sick.
I puked twice.
Right there? God.
That was sad. I left.
Oh, no.
Y'all didn't even know, but I left like 2
I
weeks
saw.
ago, and I puked.
I need to make a formal apology to Dre because I thought he was going to be the first one to puke tonight, and I am sorry.
I've been
Yeah,
drinking
I
all
thought
day.
that.
You best believe you're sorry.
I say the podcast gets cut when we smell the puke. You know that.
Yeah, when we start
Did he puke
wafting
in that
it.
corner
God
over
damn it,
there?
The puke is outside.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Guys,
Made it
there's
outside.
we have a formula for this podcast, guys. Come on. You just, Andrew, throw up already. Let's get this going. Let's all hear it. We're all here for you. Isn't that the worst when you're throwing up and people bother you? Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
want to
just
just
like,
throw
go the
up. Like,
fuck away.
if you don't
I'm an
see me
adult,
in like
dude.
an hour, check on me. But, like, let me fucking throw
I'm
up,
a
right?
fucking
Dude,
adult.
I used to be
go
like
away.
the king of puking.
Puke and rally.
Right here. But,
So bad.
now, are you guys going to be putting out, is it going to be an EP? Are you going to try to do a full length? Are you going to put it online? What do you guys think
What?
right
I
now?
really don't know.
Hot basic
The
split.
the plan is to do a split with Hot Basic, and because we have talked about that for way too long.
Hot Basic's gonna be on
And
another
the,
episode.
that was the
Fuck you.
vocalist of Hot Basic.
Yeah.
He's lying.
It's so smoky in here. You guys are all smoking cigarettes at the same time.
This is the
No, I'm not smoking a cigarette. at
No,
all.
there's just weed here.
this is the Dungeon Master Spencer Ellis, who is
Oh,
the
hell
vocalist
no!
of Hot Basic. He's the vocalist of Hot Basic that they're doing a split EP with. So.
Yeah, dude, what do you think about Born Hollow?
Born
Not
Hollow.
Born Basic.
I'd like their music if it wasn't the members in the band.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's very true. That's popular on Tumblr right now.
We get that a lot.
That is
We
correct.
The
get
barn
that- we
rap
get
is
that a lot.
very, very agreeing with him a little bit.
I feel the same way, and I'm in the band.
Yeah, ooh, even harsher.
Well, you know what?
But anyway, besides all these fools, we've been talking about
Fools!
this. We've been
Who's
talking
a
about
fool?
this Hot
You
Basic
piece of
Born Hollow
shit.
split. It's been in the talks for a while, and
long time.
it's pretty exciting to see that it actually
Fuck yeah.
happening. And it's
Now I heard
about-
Alec Wiggs is gonna do all Born Hollow stuff.
Yeah, I
and
heard
he's taking
that.
care of all for you guys.
No,
Is
No,
that
that was only
Fun fact: Alec Wiggs, the guitar player of Hot Basic, was the original guitar player of Born Hollow.
Boom! Right there. We can end the podcast on that.
Is
right
that
there.
who
Well, and we
is
can
that
even
how
go-
you
we
were
can go
talking
further
shit
and
about
say
kicking
that-
out?
I used to play
No,
Hot
different
Basic.
guy. Different guy. Different guy.
Oh! Did we get that?
What? Wait.
Say, I used to play in Hot Basic. We can
Oh,
take
I
that a step
forgot
further.
about that.
Oh,
We can take that a step
incestual.
further.
Really? I got you. I dated the
Yeah.
singer from Fastest Kid and Hot Basic.
A little bit. I wanted to date the singer, so you beat me to it.
All
Hey, real
Alright.
Are we done
That's
with
gonna sound great.
Are you
guys.
done?
I
What?
don't know.
Okay.
Fun fact:
you done?
Born Hollow and Hot Basic both had to get rid of a guitar player at the same time.
Tradesies, shots Trade
Hard.
Oh,
So hard.
man. God.
I just want to put this on record that neither of those references had anything to do with me.
Yeah,
Pussy.
kinda though, because you're, you know.
I mean, you carried the weight, nigga.
Guys, I'm gonna.
I
Wow.
said that on
Yeah.
podcast.
Yes,
Yeah.
first
First N-word. Hopefully more to
I
come.
feel like that's fair. Hopefully more hollow.
I feel like that's
Guys, if I could switch the gears
That was
to
from the
something
black guy
really
in the
beautiful,
band.
really
Oh my
beautiful,
God.
and awesome going on in Greensboro, and you guys have been a part of for a minute, especially you with Sunday Rumble as well, dude. And I'm talking about Amplifier. How do you guys feel? I mean, this Amplifier's been doing such amazing work, and everybody in this room has been a part of it in some way or
Yeah.
shape or form. So how you guys feel about it, and how many people a part of Amplifier have you had sex with?
Ooh.
Alec Wiggs.
None.
number
Alec
one.
Wiggs should be.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead, Dre. You start. Alec, say Alec first, and then go on. Yeah, all right, then. But yeah, Amplifier, dude. What do you think? Talk to me. Like him? Hate him? Love him?
Love him.
Like him a little bit? Want him out of your house immediately afterwards?
Like, what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know. I've been stoked, like, on it for a while. I think, I don't know. It's kind of funny. Like, I don't know. I'm not even going to go into it.
Jason, are you holding? Jason, are you holding the
rad.
new issue?
No, it's not.
Is that not the new issue?
No, it's not the new issue.
Dude,
Jen's gonna be pissed that people are gonna see this on our audio podcast.
Yeah, this will be
is-
out.
yeah.
This will be out after it releases.
Oh, okay. Well, just so you know,
This will be
this
out.
issue doesn't get released until tomorrow, and I have it before tomorrow. So.
Asshole, we're supposed to pretend like this is after it already
We were
releases.
gonna pretend that the show happened and it was awesome.
But I heard word that I heard from a little fairy that there might
I'm sleeping on the couch.
That hurt my feelings.
Are we talking about?
there might be mention of two handsome bearded fellows in this new issue. Who knows? But
Oh,
There might be a Concerned Citizens podcast banner inside that Amplifier
who
magazine.
knows? Who
Not
knows?
saying. I said might be.
Mike?
You might not see it, but we hope
So
that it's
that's
there.
what they did. They bribed you guys. They said that we'll put an ad in our issue if you rep us on your show.
Wow, dude.
Oh,
and by
that's
the
why
way,
he asked us that
Amplifier is
question.
amazing and doesn't
corporate
condone anything
freaking
rude.
Amplifier would never
Tennessee.
sink to that level. They don't
No,
know
I
sell
just-
out.
no.
Amplifier is.
Are you saying that I'm trying to like help them sell out right now, Jason?
Hey, sell
Like
that
following
shit
their
out 'cause they're
Instagram
awesome.
and like checking out their
No,
Check
I
out
videos.
their
love,
Facebook.
I love
Will
Amplifier.
Jones shot video. Are you
Shut
trying to
that
think
shit
I'm doing
out.
that? That's all about that.
Check out
Like,
stickers,
Speaking of
t-shirts,
ill will, where did
Instagram,
he go?
They
He
do
was just using that
Amplifier.com.
He had to leave me.
That
He
website.
had to
No.
leave?
Amplifier though, come on.
No,
What do you think?
You just got.
They made
You got the new issue. You see the growth. People. All right, if you're hearing this podcast,
The
the
growth
show
is
happened. It was
awesome.
probably fucking awesome.
No, it's
But the new issue is incredible, and the growth of that is fucking insane. Like, what do you?
Oh, yeah.
no. I think Amplifier has like integrated itself very well into the community here. Like, not even just the music scene. It's like, I know we're talking about mostly music, but they just cover so many things. And I mean, I may be a little bit biased because Jen is a very good friend, a very dear friend of mine, but I think that it's such a great thing, and it's bringing a lot of people together that might not necessarily see eye to eye. It's, merging demographics essentially as far as what it's catering to, and it's opening a lot of people up
But
to
maybe that's
different things that they it's not like it's necessarily something that would be disinterested in, but it's just something that they didn't know was there.
Yeah.
It's tapping into a lot of different
This is how
aspects
it
of
worked
the
for
community
me,
in
and I
Greensboro.
feel you on every emotional level you're saying about how great they've built from there to here. If you guys are listening, my hands are. I'm trying to like show growth like a bar graph or a penis, and it's just it's working. But like, Jen's the kind of girl you see and you hope she's single, and then you find out she has a beautiful
Who's
boyfriend,
even, like,
and you
more
want to hang out with both
his
of
name
them
is Alex.
very intimately, and that's how it was for me.
And he is amazing.
Yeah, at everything. They're
I
a
do want
power
to say that
couple.
Alec chose to watch anime instead of hang out tonight.
But that's kind of hot in some weird
Oh, it's
dirty way,
beautiful.
right?
It's a
Like,
beautiful thing.
is.
like he could have been
It is.
hanging out drinking, but he's like, there's Summer Wars
He's,
is on, and
probably dressed in a suit right now with a whiskey
Yeah.
neat,
Yep.
watching.
He's got a
And dressed
yeah,
How
With
cool
those
is
leather
that?
gloves.
motherfucker?
yeah, he's got the leather gloves on, but he's wearing a
He's
sleeveless
dressed
shirt. It's
very
weird.
well.
He's so cool, man.
Yeah, he's so cool.
Dude.
He's so cool.
I mean,
Shout out to Alec Wiggs.
Blue
Alex,
steel, like Zoolander right now.
Alex pretty cool, but I'd much rather hang out with me.
Yeah, all right, yeah, there we go. Let's get the mic a little bit over there. Yeah.
Luke has something to
Oh,
say.
man.
Man,
Wow.
Luke, I'm too cool.
You guys enjoy, and I think you enjoy what I'm about to say. Like, you guys enjoy good people, good drinks, and
Absolutely.
fucking metal, and just want to play music. And if you die playing music, then you died living, and you did what you fucking wanted to do more than anything. it's almost biased because like I love you guys. We're friends. We all hang out. We see each other, and like even the distance, like that. John, like fucking Boone, man. Like Boone is incredible. Everybody out there's incredible, and you come over to you come over here and deal with everything going on, and you enjoy yourself to keep doing it, and that's like incredible. Like just the diversity and being able to want to do that because everybody is so like accepting and so open-minded, and of course you're gonna find a couple like flakes among the crowd, but it's like the power behind the force that is here has to be overwhelming and feel good.
Yeah, it's like the first time we played here, the first time Someday Rumble played here, like we had no idea, like we'd never played in Greensboro before. We played like maybe 2 shows in Boone, so it was like our 3rd show, and it was just like an immediate like just taking us in. And like, I mean, it wasn't like huge, obviously, but it just like every time we came back, we were like,
NYP?
Yeah, first show was at NYP, and like, and then we just continued to play there. Exactly. Luke said,
was it?
Did we plan this?
Luke said, "Yeah, your new band should come down and play."
We're in the Illuminati.
And that drive, the drive,
oh
like,
my god,
it's like the easiest drive ever, you know, because it doesn't feel like I'm going
straight
out of town.
Yeah.
It feels like it's just like I'm just going to the homestead again.
Yeah,
you know, for the weekend or something. Like it doesn't feel any different than being
when you go to play a show. Like when you get out of your van and you walk up to the place. It's the same as going to like some news house that you're hanging out with or chilling. You want to like feel comfortable. You want to feel like you belong. You want to feel like the people want you there and that you're not like an inconvenience to them or their schedule. You could tie it into a lot. You know what I mean? So I read off that quickly, and I don't care, man. Like New York Pizza, it's the spot for that. Like I could go at 3 p.m. and get a beer and run into like a couple people I know there, or like like later at night and run into a fuckload of people I know there. It's just you can go there and just enjoy yourself and get away for a bit, but still like catch up with some friends, and I love that. I love that idea.
I think Jason and John will remember this. It was the time you went to go pick John up when he was walking.
Oh god, yeah, I didn't even know Jason that well.
Yeah,
and I had.
It was like after one of the first couple of shows we did play together.
Yeah,
I remember. It's so amazing.
I was in a really weird spot, man, and I was like, I didn't know these guys that well, and I spent the night with some girl in Greensboro. Yeah. And then the next morning,
she sucks.
We're not.
She's listening. No, I'm gonna fucking say it because I told you. I said, no, John, don't go, John.
They were
don't go. You can go stay there.
I was like, no, don't do it. Yeah. Don't do it, John.
And he fucking did it.
There were so many warnings, and I just didn't listen.
So
and
many
the next morning,
flags.
Jason, I didn't have a car,
So
I woke up and I said, like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So I just started walking. I remember I went and got a pack of Newports somewhere and just started walking. I had no idea where I was at.
So you got Newports, fine.
Yeah.
These cigarettes, man. They're there.
Around Greensboro.
Yeah. And I'm like, I have no fucking clue where I'm at. And I just remember I had Jason's number and I was just like, hey man, I'm just walking around. Do you think you could come pick me up? He picked me up in like a church parking lot or some shit. And we just went to Jake's and laughed our asses off about it for a few hours.
When it came up, it was like it was us and like Alec and like.
I think that was wasn't that was after when Curse played, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. There was
Danny was there too.
Because they showed up.
Other people.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Eric was there.
Yeah.
Because Curse was standing in his place.
And Danny and Dre both looked at me and they were just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know. Give me some of those seasoned tater tots.
That's exactly what you get when you do the walk of shame. So.
I know, man.
That was a Greensboro walk of shame.
I can see you leaving. I can see Luke and everybody waving flags, and you just walking by them, not looking at them at all. It's like, I'm doing it. Let's go.
Oh man,
I'm in.
He was in.
It was so great. That was an amazing moment. Like we knew. I felt like that was like beginning. Everything.
I think being in a band is obviously about connection, and like it's hard to put the business and the friendship aside, you know, because I mean it's the same thing at work. Your manager could be awesome and go out and get drinks with you, and if you're slacking at work, your manager's like, fuck, like I gotta tell this dude, he's, you know, what the fuck, man, I thought we're cool. And like, well, you're at work, you gotta do work when you're here, but like I am cool. But you know, it's like that whole thing, like when you're writing music together, you're all coming from different backgrounds, different ideas. Born Hollow is only a force that just keeps growing and getting more fierce and more wild and unleashable. That's not a word, probably. We're gonna go with it because it sounds awesome right now. Unleashable.
We like to make up words.
Unleashable coming out this summer.
That's
But-
a neologism.
It's probably a word, you big smart
That
bastard.
really is a
You
word.
see?
It means a newly made up word or phrase.
Well, I mean, I'll say.
Can I really?
Oh,
No, you know what? I forgot what I was talking about
sorry.
because Luke
I
had to
thought
say
I
a
was-
big word. So
sorry.
please, God, please.
That's $1 million word.
Please finish your question.
No, I'm
I thought-
saying as just like on that level, like you guys have that connection. I see it. I'm like I said, biased. You guys are in my lives a lot, and we're friends, so I know how much you mean to me. I know how much you guys mean to each other, and I see that displayed easily through your live shows. And what's to come after the recording? Where do you guys see yourselves for the rest of the year? What do you want to do?
Well,
man.
I would say, I mean,
Shows.
definitely keep writing music. Like I think that
Yeah.
that's it's been
If
it's
anything.
been really cool to see
Yeah.
the fact that like we have gotten like we do have this like super solid lineup now, and like we all are just such good friends with each other. And
I'm just
All
gonna say
had
it's the
that-
best.
Yeah, I've gotten
This
to-
is
all
the
had that-
best lineup we've
Yeah.
had
I've
thus
gotten to
far.
the
I'm
point
so
where I want to
confident.
like ditch everything we have and just write new shit.
yeah,
Like,
I feel like
we've done it
everything
before.
Every band that gets there, you
We've
know,
done it
yeah, it's
before,
like, let's
and,
do it. We need new shit.
I
Like,
just and we're
we can do
steady
it
pumping
again.
out jams, man. Like
Yeah.
we like every time we get together, it's like we are trying to learn something new. Like
yeah,
we even,
you're putting stuff
like,
on the table. Yeah.
Like we are ready to go for the next song before we even can finish.
If you like the old songs, you better come see us soon because we probably won't.
Yeah,
be
it's not like
playing
you're taking
much
the old
longer.
songs and
Or
trying to
we
make
might
them
just
better
add
or
new
whatever. You
songs
want to
in
like
there,
grow.
so
You want to
time
like
won't ever
keep
change.
I feel like we
progressing.
are for sure because it's definitely more challenging for me. So then that's a
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah.
When you feel you know you're
So-
pushing yourself, then you're doing something
Yes.
right. Obviously,
yeah,
with
that's
it,
what
so.
that's all I want
It's
to
crazy. Like it's so crazy because we all are doing that. Like I feel like we are pushing it ourselves in a way. Especially with Jason being
but-
as he is as a writer. Like
I mean-
it fucking.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, at the same time, like I with whatever I bring to the table is like I don't want to use everything like the songs. For instance, the songs that I write, I don't want to use as verbatim for our band, like because the biggest thing that I'm looking for is that like this is a collaborative art. Like I'm not in this to write. I mean, if I wanted to write everything, like write all the songs myself,
The
I-
Jason Quarf project.
yeah. If I wanted,
I just need John to start doing vocals so I can feel
Jason
confident to do vocals.
Jason
That's really what it is.
You're
That's
my
why
least
I
favorite
just
fan.
need John to do vocals so I can do vocals behind John.
Guys, Jason's trying to talk about his solo project for a second. Can you let Jason
sorry,
play his solo
Jason,
project?
talk on.
as far as
I
like,
can take a mic.
As
I
far
want
as the
Mike.
Jason Stark project, go ahead.
I mean, the only reason why the reason why I love Born Hollow so much is because it is collaborative. It's fully
Yeah.
collaborative. It's like everyone's got ideas for everything that anyone proposes, and it is. I think it's fucking great because that's what I think that's what makes or breaks a lot. I feel like what separates a lot of bands, like the bands that are genuinely doing it for music's sake, and the bands that are doing it just to try to make money.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what separates. Is there's just you can tell when it's like it's not one or two people doing this. Like there's a lot of people collaborating on this and creating it. It's like there's 5 members in this band. This is 5 people coming together to create something.
Yeah, we definitely change it
And-
up a lot, but you bring like a solid something to the table pretty much every time we get together, which isn't very often.
For sure.
Outside of shows, we play more shows than we do anything.
Now,
We play a lot of shows.
do you
That's
guys?
really like it?
Speaking of shows, do you guys have? What's your next show? Do you guys have a next show you want to plug up to kind of.
Anybody you want to say hi to at home? Anybody you want to like?
I want, yeah.
We'll
say hi to your mom.
Yeah, anything like that.
Well, first of all, I just want to say hi, Mom. But second of all,
wow, good. You want to thank God next? Because is that the next cliche thing to say?
What are you trying to say?
I was getting there.
Luke was getting there. Sorry, you were fluffing him. My bad.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So.
Oh yeah, the joke's on me right now. But guess what, guys? We'll see who's laughing at the end of days.
Oh my god, dude.
Fair enough.
Oh,
That's
goddamn.
funny.
Oh.
Better watch it.
We're going straight to hell.
All right.
All of us. We're going straight
Except me.
Next show that
Next
you guys are plugging that you're going to be a part
And
of.
that,
But anyway, Sunday.
This
But
won't
that's
be out before then.
We're going to try to put this out before Sunday, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see if we
Just
can.
kidding.
What else we got? April 5th, AMYP?
Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday. Yeah.
Easter Sunday is going to be awesome at New York Pizza.
What is it? Details.
Between Two Thieves, Grey Haven,
Yeah.
Horn Hollow, the return of Hot Basic.
The return of Hot Basic.
The
I
return
like
of
that.
Hot
That's
Basic, Mediator, and this band called Muscle Shark.
Muscle Shark.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tyler, if you're listening, I'm so ready for you to come
Yeah.
sing and scream at me. It's gonna be
Muscle
fucking
Shark, this is
Apparently
an
they like to
open
party.
invitation. You think you know how to party? Bring it.
fuck yeah.
Luke 316
Is that the
says,
one with Boom?
you don't know how to party worth a shit.
Ain't no party like a born hall party.
No, it's not their
Well.
lyrics. We're talking about Muscle Shark now for another hour. Come on, let's go. No, this is
what?
no. So seriously, that lineup is insane, and it's gonna be a great show. Recording shows. Do you guys want to try to get on the road before, or do a couple of things, even if it's like in the vicinity of Virginia, Tennessee? What are you guys trying to
There are weekends in talks.
Whispers.
Time.
That's about the best we
We're
can
still
do right
working
now.
on it.
Yeah.
Definitely still working on it.
Is weekends.
We're all definitely
Um,
interested.
One.
I want
Once
if-
you still hard.
If for some reason you're listening to this outside of North Carolina, I want to come play your town. I don't
For
care
some
if it's
reason,
your
what does that
bedroom,
mean? Like, so what does that mean? Like, if you're just bored as shit and your wife's not hooking up with you anymore,
It blows my mind when people outside of the state or outside of the city know who we are.
Yep.
Me too.
So, like, if you give a shit enough to listen to this,
Yeah,
like,
you care to like take
if
time
you
out of your
care,
day.
especially to listen this far in, to give a fuck what I'm saying, and you want to come out, or
Congrats to
or
you.
just
Yeah, then you did it. You're doing it right.
I'll play your bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
Your birthday party.
Luke will show up by
I'm
himself. He doesn't need everybody.
I'm trying to just hang out.
But guys, to close this up, I want to just say first, not only are you guys like the first band interview we've had, but I'm really glad you were the first band. This has been incredible because there hasn't been just. It just was a real talk about how your processes, what you guys are feeling, and what's to come. And from myself, and I'm going to let Rob say his piece, I'm really glad you guys were here, and thank you for joining us today on this,
Yeah, seriously.
on
Give
this
yourselves a round
podcast,
of
guys.
applause,
Seriously, thank you.
yeah.
Everybody did great.
We did it.
Dre is coughing still. Dre is coughing still, man. Yeah, let it out, dude. See you on the podcast.
Guys. Way to talk.
So,
What do you think, man?
everyone,
I'm sorry.
check if you're listening. Check out Born Hollow
Yes.
on all the social media
Facebook,
sites.
Tumblr, Uges.com.
Hashtag
At least give us
Greensboro's
a
Wild
listen.
Child.
But more importantly,
We got a born hollow Tinder too.
okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
You get all 5 of them.
All 5 of them, guys. They all come here.
What's a Tinder?
We'll explain Tinder next time, Luke.
What's a Tinder?
What's a Tinder?
But more importantly,
Is that like a tweet?
more importantly than Tinder and social media, check them out at their shows, their actual shows. Come
Yeah.
to their next shows coming up on Easter. Fuck your church, fuck your family. Go to their show.
No, don't do that.
Just that's a little violent.
Oh, man.
Just come afterwards.
Have your Jesus, have your eggs, have your granola.
And then come.
Hey, guys, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We'll see you next time, everyone.
Guys,
We love
thanks for
you.
joining us, man. What's that?
Oh,